Well, we have a special guest with us right now. Anyone who listens to TBS EFM knows that Brian is not only a guest on our show today, but also a host at the station. Brian Jew has joined us for the very first time on the Steve Hatherley Show. Welcome, everyone. Let's give it up for Brian.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Brian Jew, and I'm really honored to be here today.
Thanks for coming. The traffic's horrible around here, isn't it?
Traffic is horrible because of the holidays, so I mean...
Happy Chuseok to you.
Well, happy Chuseok to you guys, too.
Thank you very much. So before we get to your first song, let's talk, in case someone has been living in a cave for the last few years and doesn't know who you are. You've been in the music industry for a long time now, right?
About almost 15 years now.
Yeah, wow.
Wow. How did you get started? Basically, long story short, I auditioned in the States, casting director found me, hooked me up with a record label, and then from there on, it's been, going pretty well.
Going very well, as a matter of fact, yeah. Not just singing, though, acting as well. I understand that you acted in a few of your music videos.
I act in all my music videos. Yeah. I do some theater work as well. And, as you said earlier, I do DJ at TBS EFM as well. And
plug your show while you're here.
Yes, we got to do What's Poppin' is a great program where we get Korean listeners and listeners from all over the world with the most popular pop music that's on the market right now.
Well, awesome.
Yes.
And I think the people out in front of our truck here are waiting for one thing, and that's to hear you sing a song for us. You're going to do two for us today, but tell us about the first song that you're going to sing.
The first single is actually something that came out about a year and a half ago, and it's a track that when the producer sent me the track, I fell in love with it. It's very poppy. I wouldn't say it's K-pop-ish, but it's more poppy, and that's why I did a Korean and English version of the song. It's called Let This Die.
Okay.
And today I'll be singing the English version.
All right,
yes.
Let's hear it. Everybody, let's give it up for Brian Jew singing Let It Die.
Nobody home. Whoever you're chasing is already gone. Don't write him a letter, 'cause it won't be read. Don't say a word, it's already been said. And it's too late now. I know how hard you trying to keep you can't do it anymore. You gotta let it go. So I think it's time to let this die. Put down your armor, there's no need to fight. Wherever you're choosing is already gone. Know this, so put it to rest. Playing it over like a song in your head. Yeah, it's too late now. I know how hard you trying to keep this alive, but you can't do it anymore. You gotta let it go. So I think it's time to let this die. I can't bear to watch you leave. You know in your heart that he's not the one you need. I'll show you how it's meant to be. So just close your eyes, take my hand and come with me. Come with me.
So your love will be so hot to lukewarm. I don't know why you call. Too late, too long. No, it's time to move on. Whole night down with no more on. So we out with the breeze, four wheels with the roof gone.
Yeah,
hey, and we can take over. Put down your hand and hold mine. This ain't a game of poker. Your man dragging you down, leashing you with a joker. Let me loosen it, replace it with diamonds like I'm supposed to. I just wanna ride nationwide and get lost with you. Hold hands, raise them and praise God with you. Rick Ross Floss, wanna be a boss with you.
Yeah,
what you don't know, my love is gon' get you. Get you. Only two stars that shine, and it's you and I. So before you make another call, let me say this one more time.
'Cause I know how hard you trying to keep this can't do it anymore. You gotta let it go. So I think it's time to let this, come on, to let this down, let this die. Oh, let this die. Put it to rest now. All you gotta do is. Thank you.
Brian Jew, what a treat.
Thank you.
I think our audience just tripled in size.
Yeah, right. 15 years in the music industry. I wanted to ask you, obviously the music industry itself has changed a lot with the internet and how people promote their music and things like that. But what about for you personally as an artist? Have you changed in the style of music that you want to make or the things that you want to sing about?
Actually, I have, because in the beginning, when you start off with a record label, you pretty much tend to, follow what they ask you to do.
Okay, yep.
You don't really have much say. So right now, with all the K-pop groups coming out right now, all the girl groups, the boy bands, a lot of people are like, oh, they have such artistic freedom, but that's not the case. Where, they're pretty much told by the record labels what to do.
What to wear.
They're pretty much molded into what they are right now.
Right.
And then from there, you kind of train yourself to, you just get to know what you need to do in the business. And then pretty much, from that point on, everything you do after, I think, about 3 years, it's all up to you, pretty much. The record label just starts you off, yeah.
So how has it been over the last, say, 12 years when you gained that freedom up until now as an artist?
Well, we got stuck in this little, what do you call it? Genre of style of music that people thought that was what we wanted to do. Mm-hmm. And we came out with a lot of ballads in the past. And when I first started off in Fly to the Sky in our group, we wanted to do more hip-hop, R&B music, and then also went more for ballad R&B music. And because that's the reason why is because the first ballad we came out with blew up, and we hit #1 with the ballad. And then from that point on, every person in Korea, and even people who like K-pop, were like, oh, Fly to the Sky, they're more of a ballad group.
Right.
So all the producers and songwriters would send us only ballads for demos, and then we had no choice but to release ballads and ballads and ballads over a long period of time.
Well, that last track was definitely not a ballad.
No, it's more of it's still a ballad if you think about it. It's still pop ballady, but, more of a beat to it.
Yeah,
Yes.
right on. Now, this is exciting. Your new single came out, less than a month ago now. Mm-hmm. It's called Pretty Woman. Tell us about it.
It's a total different change for me. It's, basically, it's more upbeat, happy, acoustic sound. I want to compare it to more like Jason Mraz / Bruno Mars. And, it's about pretty much all the faults that a girl sees in themselves, and as a guy too, when you're dating somebody, you learn to fall in love with all the girls' faults, especially like, say you're going out for a dinner, and she's always complaining about like, oh, I'm so fat, I need to lose some pounds, but then she orders all this junk food, all this greasy food, and then on top of it, a Diet Coke.
Okay. Yeah, right. Yeah. A walking contradictory, if
exactly.
you will.
Exactly. It's like an ironic song, so.
One last song from Brian Jew live today. It is his new single. How exciting is this? Take it away, Brian. It's called Pretty Woman.
Last season jeans don't be fitting no more. You fuss about how you gain 1 pound or more. Cheeseburger, fries, and Coke is what you eat. Oh, make that Coke diet, please. You always say natural beauty isn't, but why's your face all covered up with foundation? You fuss about to call, but all I get is a busy tone. Girl, I admit I'm addicted to you, yeah. I'm in love with everything you do. Whenever I'm feeling down, you won't tell me, but somehow you know. Can't explain how I feel when I'm with you, I can't let go. Even my mama can't change who I am, but you changed me for sure. Can't explain how I feel when I'm with you, I can't let go. Losing way. You always say dieting is something that you hate. You fuss about dieting at all, then you should stop eating all those candy bars. Girl, I can beat, I'm addicted to you. I'm in love with everything you do. About losing weight, you say dieting is something that you hate. I'm in love with everything you do. Baby, I wake up, I'm with you next to me. Although the world a place I'd rather be. Every second, every minute, girl, it's you I'm needing. The way you are. Whenever I'm feeling down, I will tell you, but somehow you know. Can't explain how I feel when I'm with you, I can't let go. Even my mama can't change who I am, but you change me for sure. Can't explain how I feel with you, baby. You, I won't let go.
감사합니다.
Awesome. The latest single from Brian Jew called Pretty Woman. Brian, it is Chuseok. How did you spend your holidays?
Actually, I met up with some friends last night.
Okay.
And, we just hung out, had some wine, caught up because I haven't seen a lot of people. Because right now I'm in the preparations for my next musical.
Yep.
And I'm stuck in a basement pretty much all day long.
Tell us about the musical.
The musical is called Healing Heart Season 3. And I play a character named Cha Do-il. And Cha Do-il's character is actually a wolf turned human.
Okay.
And to stay human, every 7 years he has to save a human's life. So I go around, pretty much around Hangang, Han River, and I look for people who are attempting to commit suicide. And then I try to save their lives to stay human myself.
Sounds quite dramatic.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is dramatic. It's actually a funny musical, but the way I explained it right now, I know it sounds very dramatic.
Dark.
Yeah.
A little extra facial hair for that role?
I don't know exactly what they're going to do. All I know is I'm going to be wearing some freaky contact lenses, probably have a tail, some fur on my hands, but I'm not sure exactly what they're going to do with the face and everything.
Gotcha. All right. Well, one more time for Brian Jew. Thank you so much.
Thank you very
for
much,
being here
Brian.
today.
Thank you.
And that's going to do it for the Steve Hatherley Show for this afternoon. Thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you to our first hour musical guest, Panasonic. Again, a big thank you to Brian Jew for coming and performing for us as well. Thank you, Sam.
Thank you, Steve.
And thank you, everyone. Happy Chuseok.